September 11th, 2001. A day that began like any other, but would forever be etched in the annals of history. The world watched in horror as terrorists attacked the United States, targeting symbols of American power and prosperity. The twin towers of the World Trade Center, once towering giants of commerce, crumbled under the impact of hijacked airplanes. At the Pentagon, just outside Washington, D.C., another plane tore a gaping hole in the symbol of American military might. These attacks sent shockwaves across the globe, leaving a nation in mourning and the world grappling with the realities of terrorism. The attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon left Americans reeling, struggling to comprehend the scale of the tragedy unfolding before their eyes. Fear and uncertainty gripped the nation as the events of that morning continued to unfold. Little did anyone know, another drama was playing out high above the skies of Pennsylvania. This is the story of United Airlines Flight 93, a flight that would become a symbol of courage, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of those who faced unimaginable terror head-on. The passengers and crew of Flight 93, everyday people thrust into extraordinary circumstances, would make a decision that redefined heroism for a generation. United Airlines Flight 93, a Boeing 757, departed Newark International Airport bound for San Francisco. On board were 33 passengers and 7 crew members, a mix of nationalities, ages, and backgrounds, all brought together by the simple act of boarding a flight. Among them were Tom Burnett, a businessman heading home to his family, Todd Beamer, a software executive, Jeremy Glick, a judo champion, and flight attendants like Deborah Welsh, Sandra Bradshaw, and Cece Lyles, dedicated professionals committed to the safety and well-being of those entrusted to their care. These individuals, along with their fellow passengers and crew, had no way of knowing that their flight would soon become a battleground in the war on terror. Unbeknownst to them, 4 terrorists, Ziad Jarrah, Saeed Al-Ghamdi, Ahmed Al-Nami, and Ahmed Al-Haznawi, were also on board, their minds poisoned by a hateful ideology that sought to inflict unimaginable pain and suffering. Their objective to seize control of the aircraft and use it as a weapon of mass destruction against another iconic American landmark. The passengers and crew, oblivious to the danger lurking in their midst, settled into their seats, unaware that their lives were about to change forever. The mundane routines of air travel, the checking of watches, the flipping through of magazines, the anticipation of arrivals, all these faded into the background as terror took to the skies. The first sign of trouble came approximately 46 minutes into the flight. Air traffic controllers, already aware of the unfolding chaos at the World Trade Center, lost contact with Flight 93. What they didn't know was that the terrorists had stormed the cockpit, brandishing knives and claiming to have a bomb. The passengers, herded to the back of the plane, were gripped by fear and uncertainty. The world as they knew it was unraveling, and they were trapped in a metal tube hurtling through the sky. Amidst the chaos and terror, whispers of the attacks on the World Trade Center began to circulate among the passengers. Through hushed conversations and frantic calls made on the few working airphones, the horrific reality of the situation began to dawn on them. They were not simply passengers on a hijacked plane. They were potential weapons in a much larger and more sinister plot. The gravity of their situation, the knowledge that their plane was now part of a coordinated attack on their nation, weighed heavily on their minds. The passengers and crew of Flight 93 found themselves facing an impossible choice: submit to their captors and await their fate, or fight back against overwhelming odds. Amidst the chaos, passengers begin to make phone calls to their loved ones. They share their fears and their love, knowing these might be their final words. It's a heartbreaking moment, filled with both dread and courage. Each call is a testament to the human spirit as they reach out seeking comfort and offering it in return. Realizing the gravity of their situation, the passengers band together. They decide to fight back, knowing it's their only chance to prevent further tragedy. Their bravery and determination shine through as they make a plan and prepare to act. It's a moment of unity and resolve where ordinary people become extraordinary heroes. In the aftermath, we remember the heroes of that fateful day. Their courage and sacrifice are etched into our hearts and history. They remind us of the strength and resilience of the human spirit. As we honor their memory, we are inspired to carry forward their legacy of bravery and love.